Alright guys, welcome to the video. Before I start reviewing the 29th episode of Boruto, I just wanna tell you something. I will be releasing an update video either today, later today, or tomorrow. It's about the manga of Boruto. In the last couple of days I made many manga related videos, but there were a couple of wrong translations in the chapter that I read. And it's just a sad thing. I need to inform you about it. And yeah, make sure to stay tuned for that video. And without further ado, let's review the 29th episode of Boruto.
やめてよ次の最後は涙じゃないよずっと苦しく背負ってくんだ出口見えない感情迷路に誰を待ってるの白いノートに綴ったようにもっと素直に吐き出したいよ何から逃れたいんだ現実ってやつかな
I will say this, for example, the Pain arc, right? The final battle between Pain and Naruto was a long-ass battle, and I personally started watching Naruto in 2016, okay? It was October 2016, I had the opportunity to binge-watch the entire series, so I didn't feel it like you did it, guys, like you who watched Naruto for many years, but waiting 7 days every week was probably a bit frustrating. Which means that the episodes are good. Like, this episode, in my opinion, was amazing. I mean, the fact that I'm frustrated that it ended, it's normal. But there is one issue here. Well, when I do episode reviews, obviously I rate the episode, I talk about the episode, obviously. I'm gonna start doing it in a bit. I just need to tell you this. But this episode, it's like, I want to interact with you every week. That's the only reason why I'm making this video. But I would rather review like 2 or 3 episodes in one video, because it's this arc is very special. Like, the episodes, obviously the episodes are always going to be connected in an anime series. That's just a logical thing that I shouldn't tell you. But I just feel that this arc, it's a bit not even hard, but you know, it would be better to review it like as a whole, or maybe every 2 or 3 episodes. But anyway, let's just start. Obviously, this episode was very, very interesting. The fight between the Seven Swordsmen and Boruto Sada and Chojuro started. But before that, there were a couple of interesting moments. So first of all, obviously, we see the new Seven Swordsmen. I can't really remember their names yet. I'm sorry about that. It's like 7 new characters out of nowhere. Well, actually 5, because I know Shizuma's and Kagura's name. Obviously, nearly said Kazuma. Okay. The thing is, I still think they look dope. I think they're gonna be very strong, and I'm really hyped for them. It was really strange seeing those puppets as like a defensive mechanism. Those puppets were really weak, but you know, they were there just so that the audience could see like some of the basics of the swords. Obviously, Shizuma didn't do much, but that's because he's probably going to have a big fight at the end of this arc against either Kagura, Mitsuki, Boruto, or Iwabe. Or maybe it's going to be... Maybe this is the final fight. I don't know. Because obviously, in the second opening of Boruto, the Hidden Mist arc like seems to be very long. Because obviously, the first opening lasted for like, what, 26, 27 episodes? I don't know. And if you take into consideration that we see Kagura and a couple of Hidden Mist Ninja in the second opening, does that mean that this arc will be 26 episodes? We're like 4 episodes into it. I don't think it's going to be 26 episodes. But I suppose it should be a bit longer if we look at it logically. So I don't know if this is going to be the final fight, but anyway, it looks very interesting. There were many character interactions in this episode, nothing too special. It was great in my opinion. I like the conversation between Sarada, Boruto, Chojuro, and Mei. You know, Sarada showing that that she really is similar to Naruto. She doesn't like killing people. She wants to sort out everything peacefully. She tells Chojuro, do you really want to kill him or whatever. I really like the fact that Mei and Chojuro made an agreement with Boruto and Sarada. And there was this gag moment when Boruto told Mei, like, look at this injury on my face or whatever, I can show this to my dad, and then he's gonna get angry. There might be some political like issues, not political, but he said something along those lines, and it was really funny in my opinion. Anyway, Chojuro is apparently going to be their guide, and this is just a kid fight. Shizuma looks to be very close with one of the girls from the new seven Ninja Swordsmen. Not the small girl, the one that freaks me out every time she appears on the screen, but the bigger one. She was like really close to Shizuma, and they all want to start this revolution. Anyway, the Mitsuki Suigetsu scene was very, very interesting. And what this makes me question it. Suigetsu knew about Shizuma's plans. How did he know? Like how? Obviously he came to the village because he knew that Shizuma was gonna, do something. That is somebody from the new Seven Swordsmen an ally of Suigetsu, and keeps informing him? I don't know. I mean, isn't he supposed to be with Orochimaru and the others, like in the Leaf or whatever? I really don't know. So I wonder how he got here. Well, not how, but why he got here. Obviously, he just came to his old village. But yeah, I really want to see the reasoning behind it. Apparently, Mist can't hear like the connection with Mitsuki. It was really confusing. Obviously, I read Mitsuki one shot. I'm not gonna spoil anything from it. But there's something that Mist should know about Mitsuki. So yeah, that really caught my attention. And when Suigetsu appeared behind Shikadai and he said Shikamaru, behind Shikadai and Inojin, pointing at them like this, it was so dope. Like when I saw the preview in the last week, I thought it was gonna be Suigetsu. I said it in my episode 29 preview, and yeah, it was Suigetsu. It was like a really badass moment when he was like, do you want me to kill you? And Mitsuki was like, no, they're my friends. Obviously, Suigetsu just wanted to look badass. He was never gonna kill them, let's be real. And, guys, the fight, could have, like, the scenes could have been a little bit, maybe, faster. But I think that it's okay. We're, getting to the point, like, to the fight. Obviously, Sarada is gonna fight against this girl in the next episode, but I will preview the episode tomorrow. I'm not gonna talk about that now. Obviously, it was reckless from Sarada and Boruto to go alone. I mean, they didn't. The Mizukage was with them, obviously, but I think that they would go anyway, even if the Mizukage wasn't there. I mentioned character interactions before. I was also referring to Boruto's interactions with Denki and the others. He was like, Inojin and Shikadai were listening to him, but basically everyone was suspicious about his plan to do something with Sarada. Yeah, that sounds really... you can interpret it really sexually, but yeah, you get what I'm trying to say. Anyway, the fight started off pretty... Like, it was very interesting. Chojuro, probably the weakest out of all Kage currently, and it's pretty visible. He was caught very easily. Obviously, he's not gonna die. We know that in the movie he's there fighting against Momoshiki. I really can't wait to see the rest of this... fight. Just really quickly want to mention Kagura's situation. In my opinion, it's fabricated. I don't see why he would join Shizuma. If he can apparently solo all the 6 swordsmen of the mist, why did he join them? It just feels fabricated, man. I don't know. I mean, Sumire being the villain, I did a rant video about it in the past. It was really fabricated. This arc isn't over. Maybe there's something more to it that we still don't know. But I don't know. The hope is fading away. It's just, in my opinion, if this isn't the best writing of Boruto, and I started to like him less in this episode. I don't want to say I dislike him, but it was the same with Sumire. Sumire was like one of my favorite next-gen characters, but then they decided to make her a villain, which was pretty, as I said, fabricated, because, she had friends, she was the class rep, she had a beautiful life, and I mean, in the village with the kids, and then she decided to kill everyone because of her father's, wish or whatever. I'm getting off topic here. We'll see what happens with Kagura in the future. This episode gets, the Kagura thing is really bugging me, so I'm just gonna try and not include it in this episode's rating, because it's just the way his character is written. I can't bash all the episodes because of him. But let's give it a 9 out of 10. I enjoyed it. It went really quickly, this episode. And yeah, that was your boy Hokage. If you stayed this far, make sure to give me a like, comment down below if you want to share some thoughts with me, and subscribe with post notifications on. And make sure to stay tuned for the update video that I announced at the start of this video. I'll see you in my next video, I guess.